finally on my out. Right, so what we're going to do now is the Legends training. I would recommend that everyone does each tower as they're going along, okay? It does help you to learn what you need to learn. Okay, so I'm going into my Bloodlines folder. I'm going to add my HUD. Okay, as you can see, that's your HUD. That's the 3 vitals that you get with each one. So I can close that for now. As it's the first time I'm wearing my tutorial HUD, I'm going to wear it, not add it, wear. I can close that up. Don't need the picture. So I'm going to move mine down because I like mine just in the corner. You can move it wherever you want. It's your own preference. Okay, so I just like it up a bit more. Okay, so to start, that's if you need a HUD, but you've already got your HUD on because it's here. So we're going to start with the TP. This will take you straight to the training tower. Okay, TP along. So you've got your training tower here as your first one. So what you do is click on your crystal, then you have to do the information button. Okay, this will show you that you need to walk, and it will tell you step by step what you need to do. So you come through the door, you click on the wizard. As it's showing you there, it's telling you to go up the stairs. So we're going up the stairs. So when you get to the second floor, you need to click on them again. Okay, so you need to start. Yes, you've got it. Okay, you've got your backpack on. So now we need to look for these. So there's one on the floor there. As you can see in your backpack, this will come up in there. So we need to find the others, which one on the little bookcase here. There's one. There's one on the little table near the candle. Yeah, got that one. There's one on the table here. Move that a bit. If you move the camera up to the cat at the top, you've got a paw print there with a thistle. You have one on the floor next to this. You've got one near the cat. You've got one on the floor here. And another one behind the cat. As you can see here, your stamina is starting to go down. Okay? This happens when you're doing quests. So this is why you need the flask or whatever liquid you've got. So you touch him on that one. And you look in your backpack and you've got 10. So what we're going to do now is touch him again and we're going to give. So he's telling you now that you've got to go to the mushroom thing here, and with the 10 coins you've got, oh God, you touch it and you buy a mushroom. Okay, so then you go back to him, close that up, show, so you can see it in your backpack. So he's telling you now you've got to go to the next level. So sorry about that. So you go up to your next level and you touch him. So you need to learn how to use a map. So map hunt. Okay, so you go onto your map. I like mine a little bit bigger. So you just left click on your mouse and pull out, and you do it again. So when you get the green, as you can see here, you've found these. Okay. Okay. So I think that'll do for now. So you've got to show them what you've had in your backpack. So you've had a dwarf rib cage, so he knows you've done it properly. Okay. So next. So now we have to learn the stamina potion. Okay. So we need to learn what's in these brackets. Minor stamina potion. So you come over here, you touch that and you paste it. Then when you see that, it means you've learnt the recipe. Okay, so we go back to him, you touch him, go and craft. Okay, so now we sit at the table and we add what it's showing us, which is one mushroom there to your hand, one feather to your hand, and then you crafted the potion. Okay, as you can see, your stamina's gone down. So now we go back to him, show, we've done it. Right, so now you need to drink it. So now what we need to do is touch this, put it into your hand, touch the bowl and consume. It's gone, so you've done it. Okay, so now we need to go to the next level upstairs. It does tell you in local exactly what you've got to do and how you can make other pods to keep your stamina levels up. Okay, so you come here. This is where you make your wands. So when you're doing your electrum, this is where you come. And to make each wand, you need to put 100 in. Okay, so we touch him and you get that. Okay, so now to make electrum, we need to put this in. So you just select it and you copy what it says, because like you say, if you get it wrong, it will not work. So always copy and paste. So you submit that, that will disappear, and now you've got 4 electrum. Okay, so then we're done. What next? So to do a wand, which we can't do yet, oh, you need to put one electrum in. So you touch the bottom of the bowl, 1 electrum bowl, yes. Okay, nice work. So to make a wand, you have to have 100 of them. Okay, I haven't got 100 on it, but that's all you do. You have 100 here, you touch that, and then it will ask you if you've got the 100, and then you just make the wand, and that's it basically. So there is a few things outside that you can do. To finish this quest off, you need 100 electrum, which is about, I think they're 30 each or something. So let's go down here, all the way down to the beginning. God, I hate the stairs. I should have used the seashells, which I've only just remembered. So I can take that off because that is more or less finished now. Okay, so we can come outside, if I can get me backside through the door. And there's a few quests here that you can do for free to get you going. So if you touch the little runner blackbird here and do jobs, help, more info, where, go and hunt. Okay. Now there is some note cards where you can find them, yeah, and you can use your map. So we'll go through that again in a minute. So you've got your touch the grass here. Sometimes there isn't anything here for you to find because people have already had them. Okay, so there, we found one on the floor, a milkworm. Okay, if you need the note cards or where you can get them, I will give you the note cards or tell you where to get them at least. So now we've found two. So let's try another one here. And we found another one there. So we've got three. Three is enough. You know, sometimes when you click it, you may get two worms. You may just get one. So you go back here. You touch them. And you say 3. That means that you've completed the quest. You get 6 copper coins and 2 elementums for that. So there's another one round here called Tools for Troubles. Okay, another easy one and another free one. These get done every 24 hours to reset. So if you look at your page on the quest, it will tell you. So if you touch Brom, Caretaker, Tools, Materials, Assist, let's go. So for this one, get Flint. You have to go to the end here, touch the wood and touch the flint. You will see that the flint is here in your hand. Okay, so go back to Brom, Problem, Quench. For this you need to touch the bucket, then you will see this. So then you touch them again and you go to drop. So you go to the well here. Again, I would copy and paste that. Then you touch it, you get this box and you submit. Then you will see that it's gone. Okay, so now you go back to Brom, you touch him and you'll get an extra flint. For this you need to sit on here and then you put your flint into your hand, you touch the stove, I'm touching the grass, right, so then you touch the stove at the top or wherever I was touching the grass, sorry, then you get a brick. Okay, so you got a flint brick. So you stand up, go back to Brom and you give it to him. You give. Now onward, and that little sparkle of gifts there means that you've just completed. So you've got 5 extra copper coins and you've got 1 up on your level for your skill points. Obviously we're nowhere near skill points yet, so we've done that one. What I'm going to do is we're going to do a quest which requires a note card. Okay, so, and this is to learn you how to do your maps. It's surprising how many people do not know how to do maps. So let me find, I haven't got them here. So to do a map, let me just send her the landmark for Enchanted. Right, so I'm going to accept this, okay? So I'm going to put this on the top. I'm going to go to this sim. There is other sims as well that you can get them to if you don't want to come here. If you let me know, I can send you the landmarks for all of them that I have personally. Okay, so if you fly up to here on the sim, and you will see that they have note cards. Okay, if you need the recipe ones, we have them as well, but that's at a different sim, not here. So if you touch mortals, and we want number 19, webs we weave. Okay, so this is what we've got to do. So we need to go back to the last one at the beginning. Right, to use your map is very, very simple. Okay, you touch the landmark, you will see map, you touch map, and then you can close it. Then you will see the arrow and the red beam coming down, or whatever beam colour you've got. When you do this one, make sure that you've got plenty of stamina. So I'm putting that in there, touching the bowl, and I am consuming. Okay, so we're fine on that. So all you've got to do then is fly to where the red beam is, or whatever colour your beam is, to there. Okay, another nice easy one, and something you can get some free electrum on. So for this one, we come to the Queen. Okay, you touch her and you do quests. Who, magic cloak, give me, and feed. Okay, on the note card it will also give you the selection for each one again. So again, you can use this to find out where it is each item is. Okay, so again we've got the spider here. You touch the spider, you allow it, and you retreat. Again, you've got this one. And you just follow the arrows. It's as simple as that. And once you've learnt this, then you're on your way. So allow, retreat. There's one over there, so I'm not even going to do the third one because it's right opposite. So you touch, allow, and retreat. Then you go back to the Queen. Okay, so you touch her, you take the cloak. So now this beam means you've finished, but now you've got the cloak here. Okay, so I need to go home. Because that one's finished. Start flying. So I need to go on my teleport. I think it's near that one, I'm not sure. Right, yeah. So then you come to your big pot again. So what I do is I touch it again. I copy and paste. Make sure you don't get the dot in. It will not work. As I will show you, if you've got the dot in, it will not work. Okay, so you touch it again, you do that, and you take the dot out, and then you will see this turn to elementum. Okay, so now you've got 15, so it's giving you 10 elementum out of this cauldron. And that is basically it. You know, once you've learned how to use your maps, it's easy. But I will do the quest for each one of them. But for now, these are just the simple 3 ones that I've done.